Hello guys, it's Jake from White Sphere Tactical, and today I'm going to be showcasing you a brand new product line of our White Sphere company cases. All right. Now what we have here is the premium edition of case. It's a premium hard case, all right, which is a really durable, nice and thick. It is air tight sealed as well, waterproof, and it will have that pressure release as well if you are travelling on the planes or taking overseas, things like that. Okay, which is all done on the side here. Okay, and you can adjust that. Now this case is black. We only have this model in black at the moment because it's our most popular colour, and we thought we'd stick with what we know. All right. Also, you can see it's got rollers at the bottom. These are long rubber rollers. Okay, they are thick, durable, heavy plastic ones. Right. We've had rubber ones in the past that break and wear off, and then end up with bits of rubber and your wheels don't work properly. So we've opted not to go for that. Okay. We've got two clamps on the side, and we have a nice pick and pluck foam, okay, on the inside of this case. Now it's quite large. It's very similar to the large style cases you've seen before. You get two rifles side by side, smaller, maybe SMGs, things like that, pistols, okay, whatever it is that you want to get in there, all right? And it has a layer of pick and pluck and a second layer underneath as well, all right, which you can see here. So you've got two layers of pick and pluck foam for a good depth if you want to put some extra stuff in there, okay? This case is, you know, the high line of the series. So this is the, you know, your heavy stacking case, right? So what we recommend is if you are purchasing some of these cases, you want to go for the line, you grab this case as your base, right? And then you can build and stack on top of that, okay? Now, all of the cases you can see behind me, okay, obviously we have plenty of different styles, different models. They are all interstackable with each other, right? Now, this one being the most solid and durable, really good as a base if you are wanting to get a full stacking line. So what you can do is you can put other cases on top of this, strap them around, and with the integrated grooves that you can see on the top here, other things will stick in. So, for example, case that we've got here, if I line it up correctly, like so, that sits in there really nice and sturdy, okay, won't come off. You're wheeling it to and from the site, okay. If you're worried about it coming off, just put the strap around there as well to keep it onto. But unlike other hard cases that may slip or move, okay, these ones are pretty solid and they don't tend to throw about, okay. Now there are different integrations on patterns. So for example, we get the simple pistol case as well. You can pop that on. Some of them line up different ways, different groups, and you just have to kind of find that groove like so. And you can stack as many of these onto the platform as you wish to do, okay, which is pretty Gucci, all right? They're really, really well built, and the design is really good, all right? Obviously, I've got a full line of these things, so showing you the premium one first, but I'm going to quickly just talk you through the different models and the different ones that we have as well, okay? So let's back up a little bit, and let's just take you through the one that's underneath this one here, okay? So we have Essentials rifle case. So moving off from the premium, we'll get that out of the way, okay? As you see, it's got a lovely logo on the front as well. We'll get that down here so you can have a bit of a better look at the Essentials one, all right? Now this one is roughly half the price there, but still really good quality. Doesn't have the wheels, it's a little bit more lightweight, a little bit more malleable, okay? So it's not as solid as the other ones, all right? But again, if you're stacking this on top of there, makes a great shot, okay? Now this one, rather than the big clamp on clips, doesn't have airtight pressure and it isn't completely waterproof, right? But it has the sliding latches at the top. Both the latches go in to meet each other at the middle with little logos on there as well to say where the lock and the close is. And it does have the keyholes as the premium case if you did want to put a padlock through it. Let's say you're going to a site and you don't leave your kit out, okay? Once you then flip that open, again, you've got that wave foam on the inside, and you can see here there is ample space for two airsoft replicas, okay, inside this case, or you can put your other kit in there, your pistols, your magazines, things like that, okay, and store inside the cases. There is absolutely loads of space in these cases, all right, it's really good. These ones roughly about 50 quid, but the premium one, forgot to mention, starts at about 100, depending on obviously your discount as well. This one's about £50, so you get two rifles in there for 50 quid, and if you stack another case on top, you're getting four rifles, okay, so it's really quite good value for the cases itself, all right? Obviously, you can see here, plenty of space on these two rifles in here for some extra accessories, things like that. Probably even get your grips on, your optics on, all that type of stuff, okay? So, worth checking out these. Now, we've got these ones in three different colours, or four, sorry, different colours. This, what you can see in front of me right here, is the grey one. You've then also got the tan, you've got the black, and you've got the green as well, which you can see over there, okay? So, moving on, we'll get that one out of the way. Next one we've got right here, okay, is the Essential pistol case, right? This is your standard, just normal pistol case, $13.99. No frills, no thrills on this one, okay? So it's nice and simple. Got the logo on there, still integrated with the stacking. So let's say you've got multiple of these, you keep on stacking them on top. Again, as I said before, that stacking feature, and I'm holding my thumbs, but it's quite rigid. There's nothing in this one, so a little bit lighter, right? Now, inside the case itself, when you open it up, again, you've got your two locks if you want to hold them through with the With a padlock or something similar on site and you want to make sure that you can keep your kit all sealed up, that's absolutely fine. But we have two here, Umarex airsoft blocks inside the case, all right? So you can see here, we've got enough space for two of those, plus a mag each if you wanted to as well. And again, ample amount of space inside this case, right? And that is just the essential line, it's $13.99. Again, nothing proper Gucci, but still a smart looking case, simple for you to take to site with all your kit in, okay? Moving on from that one, we've then got the small premium case, or the medium premium case, apologies. This one here is the medium, and this one here is the large case. Now these ones, again, a little bit more heavy duty, as you can see, right? Enough for you to stand on, they're not going to crush, they're not going to bend, all that type of good stuff, right? These ones are comparative to the large premium case, right, for the rifle. This one is the pistol cases, all right? So we've got three styles of this. We've got the XL, we've got the medium, and we've got the large, all right? They all come with the pressure release and they're all watertight, and you can lock them as well through the little clips at the top, right? So these ones here, a little bit more Gucci, right? And on the inside of these, they are all pick and plug foam, and you've got two layers of that pick and plug inside there for you to play around with. So if you're putting something a bit deeper in there, i.e. you're not going for airsoft pistols, you're not going for anything else, okay, you're going for headsets, communications, night vision, things like that, right? You can customize this to whatever fitment that you need for your kit itself, right? And obviously, as before mentioned, they all stack into each other, okay? So once that's locked in there, you've got a nice concentrated stacking block there, which you can build off, add it to your cases, so you can wheel it all in at one time on the way into site, okay? The way that the grooves are lined up with this V shape, which gives you this kind of nice, like, nice locking tier, rather than just, you know, molds and grooves for it to sit on, they're actually opposite. So the force pulls them in tighter as you start to move with them rather than them slipping, all right, which is obviously what keeps them in there so sturdy, which is really good. So definitely worth taking a look at. Again, the large one here, you can see a little bit more space in there. Again, two racks of pick and flip foam, so plenty of space inside that case, right? Just two clasps on these on the side, okay, keeps it simple, not too many, you don't have to keep on looking it. Two clasps on the side, and you've got rubberized handle on the top for a nice good grip and a really good sturdy base on there as well, right? With those, we also have the universal foam, okay? So here you can see I've got a Umarex airsoft replica inside the case, all right? Now this is for the medium case, and we also have one of these for the large case as well, okay? Which is like so. Now what you can do is you can purchase these bits separately. So if you're not wanting the pick and plug and you want something that you just drop your kit into, okay, we have these really nice EVA foam cutouts. So basically shadow foam, but it's pre-done for you so you don't have to mess about. Now these blocks are going to be about 10 quid for a pair, all right, which gives you enough to throw straight into your cases. So if you opened out your medium case, for example, open the case out, double the pick and plug foam, take that out, and you can just drop in your pistol outlay, okay, with space for a mag in there as well. Now these are generic pistol cutouts, right, so they're not obviously one-to-one for everything, but they should cover a wide range of pistols from small to large. However, there are some that it won't fit. You're probably not going to get the Desert Eagle inside there, all right? And underneath this one, so once you lift that out, okay, you can obviously take out your other pick and plug and you can drop your other base in. One has the groove sit out, so if you do rock two in there, you can grab it through the groove so you're not trying to fight to get the foam out of the case, all right? Which is a nice little touch on there as well. Or alternatively, you can leave the pick and plug in the bottom and still have a layer of pick and plug customized foam with a layer of the EVA foam that you've got on top of there as well, all right? Now they are marked up with that slogan, which is Fearless Fear, a little bit nicer marketing on there, all right? So as you can see, really good sturdy EVA foam on that. And these will just be £10 for the set. So if you wanted to get them, throw it into the case, not mess about with anyone's shadow foam or have to get it custom made for you, you can just drop these straight into it, all right? And that goes pretty much the same for the large case as well. This one, however, you can see here, you've got your pistol with your 3 mags and again a mirror of that underneath. So if you wanted to put 3 mags into that hard case, you could put 3 mags into it as well. You might even get away with having one inside the pistol, which then gives you a total of 4 mags stored per weapon in that case, all right? And again, this set here will be around about £10 for the final, okay? Now, all of these have just gone onto the website as well. However, they're not all fully put up with images, so if you're unsure of which one to get, just give us a few days and we'll get them all up on there. But by the time this goes live, this video will probably have the pictures and everything else up onto the website as well, okay? Now, I've got one final massive one to show you, okay, which is obviously the XL pistol case, right? This is the most Gucciest one that we have. this is about 90 quid before discount, okay? So it takes it down to 80 if you've got that Rift membership. So if you haven't, definitely recommend getting it, right? This one, big, thick, heavy, durable case, right? It's super large. It's got clips on the side and it's got clips on the front. So it's a little bit overkill. Again, it's waterproof, it's watertight, and it has the air pressure release as well. If you are traveling overseas, taking it on a plane, anything like that, okay, you can use that release valve at the top. Now, obviously, it has the stacking feature. It also has the White Sweet Company logo on the top. When you open it, it doesn't come in pick and plug. It actually comes preset with a pistol slot box here as well, okay? So, for example, let's say you're an absolute maniac and you want to go to site and you don't want to take anything but your pistols, right? What you can do is with the foam cutouts that we have here, you can take your airsoft replicas, you can take out the packing foam blocks here, which are designed to keep the shape, and you can drop your pistols into the box itself. Obviously, we've got tags on ours as well, okay? Into the box itself, just like so. Look at that. If you've got a larger pistol, take out another spacer. Let's get the other two in as well. Let's do the whole lot. So, you see here, putting this one in. Space it out. Cool. Now, looking at the case, you can see here that you have all four of your lovely airsoft replicas, all maintained and secured, sturdy in the case, right? They're not going to move around, they're not jumping about, okay? They are in there pretty good. You also then get 2 magazine slots for each pistol. So if you are taking extra mags out, okay, this is going to be our mock mag. You just put those into slots that you have on the side here, okay? And they'll go down all the way in. These are a little bit too big, okay? We also then have an extra compartment on the side here for further more mags, okay, if you wish to take them. However, you can take this block out here and use that space for BBs, gas, accessories, optics, anything else that you might find beneficial for the pistol case or that you want to put in there, or just some iPro, things like that. So this could become basically your range bag, your range box, or your kit bag for the day, especially if you're turning up a Blackstone CQB and all you're going to do is go and play indoors all day and you're running pistols. This is absolutely fantastic, right? So again, it's got our Fearless Fear markings on the top, okay, along with the White Sweet Company logo right at the top of there. But it makes a really good, durable hard case, all right? Now, all of these models are going to be on the website, like I say. They are all in the showroom too, so if you want to come and get eyes on them, pop down to White Sweet Tactical, okay, come and see us. So if you're playing at Blackstone CQB anytime soon with Rift Airsoft, come and see us again. They'll all be in the showroom for you to get your hands on and eyes on. Obviously, we have limited quantities. We've had over 400 cases delivered, so we do have lots, but we've got so many different lines and models that some may sell out quicker than others. We'll try and restock them as quick as possible. If there's ones that we haven't got, if you come to buy them at the time and we've sold out, let us know and we'll restock them in for you, okay? Hope you enjoyed that. It's a new product. It's not something that we've had on our video before, so it's a first time obviously showcase for the viewers. Please like, subscribe, follow and share the video. If you're interested in getting in touch with us to purchase, come into store, order online. Don't forget, Fearless Fear.